Good evening. This is Iko Kusisi from the African Press Club live in Barcelona. So I am at Plaza Catalonia. It's a very big square in Barcelona, and I am here for the vigil in honor of George Floyd. People are just gathering. It started by 7 p.m. and they're going to be here for a while. I have someone with me who is African American. Her name is Dominique, and she will be talking to us right now. Hi, Dominique.
Hi, how are you? Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for offering us the opportunity to speak with you, because this is your country we're talking about. I mean, it's your country. You're an American, and you're living now in Barcelona.
Yes.
Standing here in the square in solidarity with people in honor of George Floyd.
Yes.
Tell us, how do you feel?
I feel a lot of emotions. I feel hopeful. I feel supported, but I also feel a bit skeptical. I hope that the support continues outside of this arena and goes into dismantling systems of oppression that affect Black and brown people.
Why are you here today?
That's a very good question. I am here today to show support. As an American, I actually left the United States because I felt suffocated. I felt there without having been strangled. I just felt like I couldn't breathe myself. So I came here to Spain actually, and I just want to be with my people. I want to be close to my people in any way that I can be, and so that's why I'm here today.
African Americans have been marching. This is not the first march or protest, but it looks like it happens. Everyone goes back into status quo. Do you think this will bring about any change?
That's a really good question. I hope that it brings about change. This is the first time that we've had such international involvement. I can't think of another time when there was such a global outcrying. But you were right. Sometimes things have tended to go back to the status quo, but hopefully now we have enough people outraged and enough people conscious of this problem that we can really start to do the work of dismantling white supremacy.
You mentioned to me earlier that you are studying white supremacy. What's that about, and what have you learned?
Wow. That's a really good question as well. So I'm doing my PhD dissertation on white supremacist terrorism in the United States. I have to tell you that a lot of the research that I have done for my studies are things that I've already known as a Black woman, in my blood and in my skin innately, but it was just a matter of intellectually and literarily compiling the knowledge and then putting it down. I've learned that there is a lot of work to do, and that it is a problem that has traversed lifetimes, and so I just hope that now we can really change things.
Okay, what message finally do you have for your country, for people all over the world?
Enough is enough. Until there is justice, it is going to be very hard to establish peace. There should be disruptions in the education system. There needs to be a dismantling of the prison system. There needs to be serious accountability of the police. And so I just really hope that we can really start to look at those problems and not just making posters and speeches.
Thank you so much, Dee, for your time.
Yes.
And I'll see you soon.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so we're going to go into the square so that I can show you what is happening right now in Barcelona.
It is too long that this exists. Racism has no place in this world. Has no race, no place. So it's about time that we stand up. We cannot be like, oh, that's so sad, or oh, I support you. Yeah, support, but stand up. Go to the streets. Demand change. You have to demand change. We put these people in power. Our taxes pay the police officers. So how are we paying people that makes no sense? So I hope that from this that you guys have seen, from 0 to 1,000, I hope that you guys gain courage, that you guys stand up, and then you guys make a change in the world. It's us. It's our generation that will stand up. It's our generation that's going to say we've had enough, and we have to make a change. And it's just not for African Americans. It's for African Americans in the world. It's human rights. Human rights. Every right. It's just human rights.
So they're making a speech and they're talking about rights for everybody, not just African Americans, not just black people, the whole world. I have to say that the marches and protests in Barcelona has been on since Monday. So throughout the week, we have had people camping out at the US consulate in Barcelona, making their views known, adding their voices to what happened in the US, in Minneapolis. Of course, that incident, the death of George Floyd in the hands of police, unleashed a firestorm of protests in Minneapolis, Chicago, Atlanta, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, and then outside the US, in London, a couple of other places, then Barcelona this week. Apart from today's vigil, there will be other protests and events the whole of this week, marking this momentous incident that has shook the world all over. If you have been on social media, you will understand how serious it has become. Everyone, it seems, is now involved in speaking about racism, speaking about injustice, speaking about police brutality. And I wonder, I mean, there have been protests in the past. I don't know if this will bring about any change, like I asked Dominic, but we'll see. So they're kneeling down now. Let me show you what's going on. Someone is saying some prayers at the center there. It's a fairly sizable crowd, as we can see. Usually the pigeons are at the center of this place. We have chased out the pigeons away. They're just at the corner looking at us. Usually Plaza Catalonia is a place, a square or a center where people come and relax, feed the pigeons. It's a tourist center attraction. It's probably the busiest center in Barcelona. It's on the Ramblas, an area called the Ramblas. It's, I think, the busiest area in Barcelona. When you go down that way, you have a line of shops, restaurants and bars, and it leads all the way to the sea. But look at today, people have gathered instead to honor someone, to say we need change. We need to change the way we do things. We have to speak to people, we have to capture people's minds and hearts and try a better way forward, a new way forward, another way forward. This is what Barcelona is saying today. Thank you so much for listening. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to ring the button so that you will be notified immediately we have new videos. You have a lovely week. Have a wonderful time, and I will see you soon. Take care now. Bye. Bye-bye.